Oh yeah, we know what time it is. 10-minute stretching and sharp to the heart. Today I'm going to take you through a little bit of a series of my yoga video that I will have at the end of the video here, right over there to our left. You'll have that full video, but I'm going to give you a little bit of sessions of a little bit of yoga, and it's Ashtanga yoga. Ashtanga yoga is the beginning tree of yoga. We're going to do just 10 minutes of it. And then, if you feel good, do the whole series. It's a full hour. Alrighty, so, hey Google, 10-minute alarm.
Okay, your alarm's set for today at 9:23 a.m.
So sit, nice comfortable seated position, capture that breath, and as you breathe in, look up toward the ceiling. Exhale, chin toward the chest. Now that fluid movement. Been doing this one for a while. Let the lower body relax. Look back to the center, look over the left shoulder, breathe into the center, and then over to the opposite side. Follow the breath, isolate the muscles of the neck. Now back to that center, then drop the left ear to the left shoulder. Follow that breath into the center and then to the opposite side. Relax the shoulders. Do the best not to lift the shoulders into the ear. Drop the ear to the shoulder. Back to your center. Now shoulder roll back. Feel the breath coming in, down into the belly. Opposite direction, same thing. Follow the breath. Opening up. Roll the head of the humerus, upper arm bone, into the socket. Opening up. Now center the shoulders. Lift up. Lift them up. Exhale, release. Follow that breath deep into the belly. And release. Up. And then back down. Back to that center. Now we're going to turn to the left. Left hand behind the back. Right hand to that left thigh. Open your chest up to the side. Expand. And as you exhale, rotate the neck to the back. And release. Opposite side. Left hand to that right. Make sure the heel of the right hand is at the center of your glutes. Expand in that chest. Rotate the neck on the exhale. Let yourself release. Back to that center. Now as you're exhaling, you're going to walk your hands forward. Just follow your breath downward. Once you get as low as you can get, press the palms into the mat and press the glutes down to the mat. Lengthen. Be comfortable where you're at. Don't overstress it. Inhale. Now walk those hands back, lifting up the torso between the hands to your back. Both heels of the hands right next to your butt cheeks. Lift up your collarbones, expand in the chest, take the gaze up to the ceiling, and then let the neck relax. You can open and close the mouth, stretch out your facial muscles, stick out the tongue, move the eyes around, and release. We're going to come back to the front, roll up to all fours. Here, we're going to cat-cow. Stack your shoulders, wrists, and elbows, knees and hips. Inhale, look up toward the ceiling. Exhale, now arch the back, navel toward the spine, round the back, stack the shoulders and wrist. Inhale, let the belly open. Exhale, again, let go, round the back, arch it up. Inhale, breathe in, deep breath into the belly. One more time, exhale, arching that back. Feel the lengthening, opening up. Then back to the center. Now we're going to circle the entire body as one unit. Just feel the pivoting, the rotation in all the joints. The wrists, elbows, shoulders, hips, the knees, even the ankles. Now take it into the opposite direction. Same thing. Follow the breath. Inhale when you're coming forward. Exhale when you sit back down toward the heels. Feel the ankle joint opening up when you sit back down to the heels. Okay, back to the center. Now this is child's pose. Let your large toes point toward one another. Move the knees apart, sit the hips down, and let the arms walk forward. You can go down to your forearms or fully extended. Your forehead can be down to a block or the mat. Feel comfortable where you're at. Feel the expansion as you're breathing in. And when you exhale out, release, letting go. Relax the shoulders, relax your hips, relax the knees. Now inhale, smoothly coming back up to all fours. Bring the knees in, bring the knees together. Now this time, modified child's pose. Sit back towards your heels. Let your hands come down to the side with the palms facing up. Now the forehead comes down to a block, or you can have it going down to the mat. Again, feel comfortable where you're at. As you breathe in, feel the expansion in your body, opening up. And as you exhale out, just release. Let the shoulders roll out and down, forehead down to the mat or block. Hips stay down toward the heels. Inhale, just lift the head up. Rotate it slightly and over to the left. And let the right ear drop down toward the mat. Inhale, lift up slightly with the head, rotate to the opposite side. Release on the exhale. Again, let yourself go. You're tapping in, even with nature. Inhale, bring the head back up, centering, bring the hands up to the front, lifting up, back to all fours. Now curl your toes under, and you're gonna push your hips up into the air. Drop the heels down toward the mat, and then walk it out. Left heel down, right heel up, then right heel down, left heel up. Stretch out those calf muscles. You can work your hips by driving the knee in toward the midline of your body, rotating the hips. Keep the lengthening in your arms. Ride the breath. Feel the movement. Again, now, heels down toward the mat into downward dog. Align your shoulders, the wrist, hips, ankles. And as you breathe in, rotate the elbows inward. Exhale, chest toward those sides. Inhale, you take the gaze straight forward, step, jump, or walk to the top of the mat, and then fold. We're going to fold into ragdoll. You're going to hold on to your forearms or the elbows. And as you breathe in, bring the forearms up to the top of the head, and then fold, chest toward the thighs. Do your best not to tuck the chin. Lift those hips up as you breathe in. Expand in the chest. Deeper fold. Navel toward the spine as you exhale. Now inhale. We're going to swing the arms out to the side. Bring up that torso, lifting up. Ride the breath in. Deep breath. Reaching up. Exhale. Samasthiti. That means hands to that heart center. Now we're going to come right into that mountain pose. Let the body relax. Again, put the feet, shoulders, hip width, shoulder width apart. Tap in, feel the energy in your heart. We're going to do one sun salute. Inhale, swoop those hands up into the air. Exhale, we're going to swan dive. Holding at that waist, reach the hands as far down as you're able. Now lift up the torso, crown the hip pointing forward. Reach down to the mat, bend the knees if you have to. Step, jump, or walk back. Right into a plank pose. Here we go, with that chaturanga. Elbows come tight to your side. Bend the knees if you have to. Swivel through the arms to levels 1, 2 with the arms straight, 3, thighs off the mat. Now exhale, downward facing dog. Either go to the knees and push the hips up, or push the hips straight up into the air to downward dog. Release. Chest toward the thighs. Lengthen the arms. Feel the breath. Deep breaths into the belly. Exhale. Navel toward that spine. Heels down toward the mat. Open the fingers and feel the pressure in your index fingers and the thumbs. Inhale. Look forward. Step, jump or walk to that top of the mat. Exhale. Now we're going to fold. Chest toward the thighs again. Release into it. Inhale. Again, reverse your swan dive. Swing the hands out to the side. Lift up. Ride your breath in. Feel the lightness in the body. Slight lean back. Exhale. Bring those hands down. All the way down, releasing that breath. Inhale, open up again. Exhale, again with the swan dive. Number 2. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale to the mat. Step, jump, or walk back. Chaturanga. Hey Google, alarm off. Swivel up. Levels 1, 2, or 3. Exhale, downward dog. Push those hips up, heels down. Inhale, gaze forward. Step, jump, or walk to that top of the mat. And forward. Open up, reverse the swan dive. Feel the breath coming in. You expand. Exhale, Samasthiti. Beautiful. Back to that mountain pose. Woo! That was it. That was the beginning of the series that I do have. That's going to be right over there to the left. Okay, my full yoga series or yoga 1 hour video. And then to the right, just sign up. Smash the bell. Get all the updates. Woo! Aloha, my friends. Let's give another ding.